Hello, everyone. I'm pretty happy with the way that I've been playing duels lately, and I want to play some more. But for now, I think I just want to relax, and I feel like the best way to do that would be getting into a battle royale. As I say all the time, I really enjoy playing these games. I think they're a great way to practice and a great way to compete at the same time. Okay, right away. I mean, we're kind of thrown in the middle of nowhere here. Vast open landscape with no trees at all. I do see a black vehicle. Huh, it appears to be like a Spanish word. I think that's putting me like way down here. Let's see how that goes. All right, where were we? Yeah, very southern part of Argentina, it looked like. So I was right on the money with that guess. I had the best guess overall. And we're moving on to the next round. This is probably the United States. I feel like that looks like an Arizona license plate, but that doesn't look like Arizona. Just double check that this is the U.S. It is at 15 miles per hour. Okay. That looks like a University of Kentucky flag. Yeah, I mean, I could see this being like Northern Kentucky. Let's go outside of Lexington here just to be safe. Okay, it was a pretty good guess. All right, where were we? We were actually further south in South Carolina there. I went in Kentucky just with that University of Kentucky flag. Not too bad of a guess overall. I was number two, and we're moving on to the next one. Okay, right away, I think we're in Nigeria. You usually see this follow car. Yeah, terrible camera here, but I think this would probably put us more the northern part of the country. So I'm going to place the pin there, and we'll see how it goes. All right, and looks like we were in Nigeria there in the northwestern part of the country. Had pretty much the same guess as everybody else. Good enough to move on. Sun appears to be coming from the north. Um, Stumped on this one though. Driving on the right. Oh, there's French-looking pole. Gee, I don't know. I got to go Senegal. Maybe it's not from the north. It looks African, and I do see this pole, like a French-style pole over here. I think this is Senegal. All right, where was it? Other people got confused with the sun there, and only two of us went Senegal. It was Senegal. So very good on that one. I had the best guess, and I am moving on to the next one. Okay, right away, probably with these license plates like this, I'm either in the UK or Netherlands, and it looks like with this landscape and the white license plates on the front, I am in the UK. I don't know. I think it would probably it looks hillier in the back. I mean, this could be Yeah, right here is also UK. I mean, so that confirms what we already knew. I just got to find a place to put the pin. Maybe is this like up here in Scotland? Well, I'm going to place the pin now. I think that should be a good enough guess. Okay, we were actually much further south in the UK. That threw me off a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't anything that would kick me out of the game. So we're going on to the next round, and the game is getting more competitive now. I saw a sign. I was trying to look for it. Yeah, this one here. Geoluke. Okay, so that puts us where? Either Poland or Slovakia, perhaps. There's a stop sign here. Zagreb. Okay. Is it the capital of Croatia? It is. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to place the pin here. Let's see if anybody else picks up on that. All right, where were we? It was Croatia. It was down here closer to Zadar. Looks like three people went into Croatia that time. It was the right guess. We picked up on that. We're moving on. So there's four people left in the game now. Cullows Bridge. Let's see this white and yellow road line. I would say with bollards like this, it puts us into New Zealand. Okay, so I think I'm pretty confident I've identified the country correctly. I'm just not too sure where we would see a landscape like this. Make sure that, yeah, it is in the north. Okay, so look at these signs here. Got 18 seconds. I'm going to maybe go outside of Wellington here. I don't have time to look for, the actual names and the city. I mean, they could be small towns. I mean, it would take quite a bit of time to find that. All right, where were we? A lot of people went up in Europe that time. Only, looks like two of us went New Zealand. This person had it right on the money. They must have been familiar with the place, but it's good enough to get me to the top three. Okay, so that puts us in probably like Hungary, Romania, I think. Let's see what else we can find. Let's drive down this little road here. See if there's anything that's more meaningful. What about this pole? That doesn't do anything for me. Appears to be a flag on there. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell if this is like Romania, Hungary, maybe a place like Croatia. I do see these very thick poles. I don't think we'd see that in Hungary. So I'm gonna go and hedge this one in Croatia this time. Place the pin. It looks like it did put me into first place. Where were we? It was Montenegro that time. Not too familiar with that one, but I did have the second best guess, and I'm moving on to the finals here. So let's see if I can take this home. Haven't won a Battle Royale on camera yet, but I think I've been playing pretty well. Sun is definitely in the south. Let me triple check that. Yeah, it does look to be in the south. It does appear to be maybe an octagonal style pole. So I'm thinking this could be in Mexico. Not too sure on this landscape, so I guess while I got 25 seconds, I'll place the pin here in Mexico City, or in and around Mexico City, and see if it's good enough. I'm not too sure where we would see a landscape like this in Mexico, if this is Mexico. I'm basing my guess that it's Mexico on the style of poll that we're seeing, and see if I get jumped at the last second like last time. And I don't. Okay, wonderful. It was outside of Mexico City. I had that guess right on the money. The other player went Guatemala on that one. I can't say I blame them for that. I thought that was a pretty confusing round for Mexico. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with it, but I did identify the poll, and I did get the right city and the right country as well. So I mean that's great. I mean I'm really happy with that one. I think for now I'm going to end it. I don't really have a lot of time to go and do another one right now, but feeling really good with that one. I'm happy that I was able to get a victory on camera in the battle royale. So I'm going to shut down now, and I will be back later with more duels.